I couldn't actually. I had to park like a block away from Target because Target is technically on campus, so there's no parking lot. So I parked on the street in 2-hour parking and ran there. Went in and said, "Do you guys have an Ethernet cable?" No. Oh, okay. And I went back. Or no, do you guys have an Ethernet splicer? No. Oh, okay. And then I went back, and then I got in my car, went to Walmart, which is not too far. It's about the same. It's about the same length of drive away, except it's off campus, so it's a lot easier to get to. Went in there. It's the biggest Walmart that I've ever seen. Absolutely massive. Go in there. Go to the technology section. Can I help you? Yeah. Do you guys have an Ethernet split? No. Walks away. Okay. So now tomorrow I'm going to Best Buy.
They will most definitely have an Ethernet splicer.
Alright, okay, boys. Alright.
I say this out of experience.
Hey.
You can ask them, do you have an ancient Mayan relic? And they'll look at you and go, oh yeah, we got like 18 of those in the back. You want one? Yeah. Yeah, alright, we can get it to you for like $25.
Alright, and we're live, I believe. Yep, hi!
Boy.
Welcome back to Hearse of Strahd, ladies and gentlemen. It is your man, Strahd von Sarevich. Or me. They are interchangeable at this point. I'm here with the boys.
Strut on shit ass and asshole McBitch head.
What did you just do? Oh my god, you sound super robotic. So it just sounded like you said, like, fucker McBitch head. And then I heard what sounded like a power drill, and I'm just like, what?
Alright, so it is kind of late tonight, so we're not going to go too long, but we'll go long enough.
2 years.
Alright, so let's just get this started then. So, you guys wake up.
When we left off, we were like starting the day. We'd already woken up.
You literally had walk downstairs. So you walk downstairs, Rictavio's sitting there. Oddly enough, the two people who, you know, the boys, the two brothers.
Brothers, the bubbas.
Are not there.
Oh man, I wonder if anything happened at all. Weird.
Everybody else is still there, including the man himself, Rictavio.
Hey, Rictavio, you ready for the festival, my guy? The festival of the...
Sir, well, if you took care of Mary, I guess it can't be that bad.
If I what?
If you took care of Mary, it can't be that bad.
Oh yeah, her name was Mary, wasn't it? Wait, or was it? Wait. Oh wait, no, I never learned her
No,
name.
Fiona.
I never learned her name.
Fiona.
Yeah, I was about to say, Mary was Mad Mary.
I should remember this. I have a cousin named Fiona.
No. How the fuck would I remember that?
No, I said I should.
Oh. Oh, I thought you said if you remember that. I have a
No,
cousin named
no,
Fiona.
no,
Like,
no.
how the fuck would I know that? You say this like it's common. No, but
I mean, I would make the comment about that side of my family is pretty Irish, as you could probably guess.
Fair. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm just assuming names.
You've never seen the hit TV show Keeping Up with the Fives?
No. Someone asked me.
Honestly, like, with my, like, parents, sometimes, really could be.
Fair enough. Make turtle soup. Anyway, what's it called? The Festival of the Something Sun? We've gone through this entire thing
Festival of the Blazing Sun. He says, yes, you go to
Blazing
Festival of Blazing Sun.
Yeah, the Festival of the Blazing Sun. Belwar is saying this, having only remembered Festival of the Sun. Like, if someone had asked him specifically, like, what kind of
You
sun,
just
he would
go
have
outside, and it's just like, there's just this giant statue of just Solaire.
And he's just like, yeah, it sounds about right.
And just everybody in the town of Milwaukee collectively is just praising the sun.
You know what? Quite frankly, not the weirdest thing I've seen.
Meanwhile, Strahd over here. Hey, stop that.
No. Oh, he doesn't care. It's noted in the book. As a little in-depth lore. You know, behind the scenes, which you don't really get in the book, depending on the kind of way you play it. Oh, he doesn't care. It's noted that these festivals, Baron, the Burgomaster, does them repeatedly, just week after week, because he thinks they're keeping away Strahd. They aren't. He's just watching them like, look at them be stupid. Isn't it funny? Grimbo the vampire. Isn't it funny?
Alright, so you guys are so
Yes, it is.
Is everybody awake?
Yeah, everyone's awake. We're all ready to go. We're all ready.
Alright, before he leaves, he just goes over to the barkeep, he like unscrews the bottom of his gun and says, "Fill her up, now fill her up, please, bartender."
Because Will filled up his he got some water.
That was the morning before.
Oh, it was morning before. Oh well, he still has a full flask, so.
Yeah, no, this man did not fill up the bottom of his gun. This man like takes some of the wine and puts it like into the bottom of his gun.
Weirdest noise when this man fires.
Well, hey man, you gotta have it for quick and easy access, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm more mean. That's got to do something to the gun.
You'd think so, but because it's a magic gun, no.
Ah, fair enough.
Every time that I hear the name Rictavium, I think of Rick Toppin from Call of Duty Zombies.
Of what?
Dude from Call of Duty Zombies.
The German guy, he goes, "I'm German," and then he dies. That doesn't happen, actually, I lied.
I was about to say, that doesn't sound like a very Call of Duty line. He'd probably say something about bureaucrats.
No, he says no, that's medic. That's not Rick Toppin. I was gonna say, the sound of progress, my friend. That's medic. What does he say? He says, goodbye, Dr. Maxis, because he kills a guy named Dr. Maxis. That's all I remember about him. I haven't played Call of Duty Zombies in like years.
I mean, I'm not gonna correct you. Neither have I.
Alright, okay, so you guys all walk outside.
Mm-hmm.
I walk outside better.
It is, notably cloudy.
A little dig.
Like, notably cloudy, it is raining.
Ah. I see. Will just looks up and goes, I see. The sky is crying. This means that somewhere a hedgehog is eating a buffalo for dinner. Because that's all he can do to keep away the winter.
Ah, yes, know that proverb very well, my peeps.
That proverb. And he just goes, what proverb? Oh, that's just actual nature, don't you know? The common
that's the truth.
The common predator of the buffalo is the wild hedgehog. I did say hedgehog, right?
Yeah.
What? Okay. So I was thinking hedgehog. At least that's what I was told in preschool. What did they teach you in preschool? Oh, it wasn't the teacher. It was this cool kid on the playground. He liked to eat rocks. Yeah, I don't know what else I was expecting. Okay. All right. You know what? It's raining.
And he ate rocks.
He was very flamingly gay.
He had chlamydia and he didn't even have a vagina.
Alright, so he walks down. You guys see a bunch of children who are pretty unhappy.
What's wrong, kid? Do you want?
They're dressed as flowers. They're trudging through some muddy streets,
Poor kiddo.
leading the way for a group of sorry-looking men and women crying. Oh,
see,
carrying
the
a
crying.
10-foot diameter wicker bowl.
Ah, I see. The crying symbolizes the sun somehow, I think.
The
That's somehow the
burgomaster and his smiling wife, who holds a sad bouquet of wilting flowers, follow the procession on horseback. Spectators kind of stop and watch.
You know, for your average festival I've been to,
The balls
the
brought
Underdark,
to the town
not
square
this
burned.
exciting.
There it is hoisted and hung from a 15-foot high wooden scaffold, and the townsfolk take turns splashing it with oil before the wicker's sun can be set ablaze. The sky tears open with a sudden downpour. All is well! All will be well, cries the burgomaster as he brandishes a sputtering torch and marches defiantly through the rain towards the wicker ball, only to have the torch go out as he is about to thrust it into the sphere. A singular laugh erupts from the crowd, drowning the burgomaster's fiery gaze, as well as a gasp from the townsfolk. Do you turn to see who's saying all is well?
Well, no. Do you mean do we turn to see who's laughing? It was the burgomaster saying.
Yeah, who's laughing?
Yeah. Let's see who's having a nice little hearty chuckle.
You see levitating above the ground a certain man
Oh,
by the name of stradh Vodcevich.
and the boy.
He says, Burgermeister, did you really think these festivals would keep me away from you for too long?
That was kind of the point of doing them.
Sure, you can be the Burgermeister for now. They have no effect on me. I am vampire.
I don't care what you are, stupid liberal. I'm gonna light this sun if it's the last thing I do, and I'm gonna start like taking like a flint and steel and like awkwardly like clicking it against.
Oh, no you won't. This man proceeds to take out, a sword, fly very close to him, and then just fucking, like, impale.
You think this is gonna stop me? And like as it's clearly splashing blood on the torch, and like getting it all like even wetter than the rain already is, he's still just like desperately clicking a flint and steel. And he's actually getting like a little spark to fly onto it, but each time it like starts to like singe the wood and cause it to burn, it just gets put out by like the blood and rain. He's just like,
I am in control now, he says to the people.
people are just sitting here after the festival, like, as the festival's starting, like, man, this couldn't get any worse. This happens, then they're like, oh wow, it got worse.
Hey, I have a question, Stradh.
Who is asking? Is it Shizuka?
Yeah.
Shizuka, what might your question be?
Will you make the official, what's it called? Oh yeah, will you make the official religion of, wait, what's this town called again?
Lucky.
Yeah, will you make the, that was like Belwar. Will you make the official religion of Verloki, worshipping Tretherion?
No.
We'll take
Please?
an unlit, or actually no, probably a burnt out torch, so it has like the ends of it is all black, so it looks like he holds it like a microphone and like holds it up to Strahd and just goes, Mr. Strahd, the press would like to know, what is your opinion on femboys?
Look, man, I have a husband. I really don't fucking give a damn. I swing all kinds of ways.
Not even a husband. He's basically forgotten about Esther. If anything, he's just you're like, a fucking what?
Let me roleplay Strahd how I want to roleplay Strahd.
Alright, fair, hey. You never know. I doubt, your average 13th century man would have a concept of femboy.
Strahd, are you gay?
I mean, if he has
Again, I have husband, definitely.
Does your husband know you're gay?
He knows I also have other multiple wives.
You fuck loser! You just got called gay.
He stares at Suzuka for a second.
I had another question, but I forgot, so never mind.
And, give me a second, Shizuka.
I forgot what my other question. Wait, hold on. Give me a minute. Before you kill me, let me think.
Oh, he's not gonna kill you.
Is your husband a femboy? Because
No,
really
no.
Your opinion. Ah, too bad. Too bad. Is he a muscle man? Does he have big, nice?
It's at this point that you see Strahd's eyes gonna start glowing red. Shizuka, make me a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Hold on, let me pull up my dice app. 18.
He says, be lucky. Be lucky.
Strahd was fully expecting it to go through. She resisted. He's like, okay, I guess you're.
He turns to Will and says, Will, do you have any more questions for me?
Yeah.
Well. Ask him if his husband has big meaty biceps, please.
That will be added to the ledger of questions.
Thank you, Will.
Wait your turn.
Thank you, Will. I love you, baby.
You are very ugly, and if you say that again, I will kill myself.
That's just not true. I'm not ugly. I'm a drow. I can't be ugly. It's just straight up not possible.
Mr. Strahd.
Yes, sir.
What is your opinion on the lack of nutritional based foods in the fast food industry and the rampant use of GMOs in our foods?
Strahd looks at his people and says, you have food to eat. It don't matter what.
Mr. Strahd.
Yes.
Opinion on the military-industrial complex?
You see, I once was a great, great war general.
Do you know what the military-industrial complex is?
It's just all that he says in response to that.
he has no fucking clue what that means. He's just like, I was a general once, and Will's just nodding, writing this down. Okay, while you are in control of Velaki, will you be raising or lowering taxes on its people?
Oh, these people are about to be taxed the hell out of.
Very interesting stance.
Well, I have one more question. Would you please ask him at the end to strike a pose?
Hold on. Mr. Strahd, what would you say to the prevalence of Sugma in your communities?
What the fuck is Sugma?
Sugma nuts.
This man's eyes starts glowing red again. Will, make the save.
Oh, you want me to make the save? Okay, 17. 38.
What?
What?
What'd you roll?
You got a 38. No, that's a song. Wisdom save.
I'm not there. What's up? Hello.
Alright, here. Okay, my... Hold on. It looks like... Okay, I have to close the Dice Roller app and restart. Hold on. Like, not the, like, phone, just the app. I can be able to nat 20.
Oh.
Nat 20, how uncharmed am I?
Will, you kind of feel like some sort of, like this man's trying to get in your head.
Sir, I am aggressively straight. Please do not try and flirt with me like that. I do not swing that way.
If I were to tell myself to...
He says, do that again, you son of a bitch. Eyes glowing red again.
Oh, do it again? Okay.
Why? That's stupid.
Because you actively are insulting this man at this rate.
Okay. 16 plus 3, 19. Also, if you succeed against a vampire's gaze, you are immune for the next 24 hours. That next save shouldn't have mattered.
I'm not seeing that anywhere in here.
Stupid reason why. Oh, is he able to just spam it then?
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, because I don't see any... Yeah.
Weird, I always remember there was a reason you basically couldn't spam it against the same person.
Nah, I'm not seeing that.
Well, if you didn't hear, 16 plus 3, 19.
Okay, you're a tough cracker box.
Like I said, sir, I do not swing that way. Please stop making me uncomfortable.
Please stop calling me a cracker. I know I'm white.
Now, did anybody object to me becoming Burgermeister of Valachi?
No, I don't think so. We just have a couple more questions for you.
She may. I mean, no, I don't.
Just the ones that I said before.
Oh, just like about his husband?
Yeah. Does your husband have big, meaty biceps, yes or no?
No. I'm gonna state, this man tries to strike a JoJo pose at the end of his entire thing.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked him.
Okay, he tries, but it looks like really bad. It looks really, really bad. Really fucking bad.
He rolled a 1, didn't he?
He rolled a 3.
Oh, yeah, that's about as bad. Will's just casting off-world glances to Shizuka.
Like he's trying to do like, you know, the good old classic, and then it's just like it looks like he's like having a muscle spasm.
What? You can't say the good old classic. Do you mean part 1? Do you mean part 3?
3.
Good old oh you approached me, or what? Come on.
Probably you approached me, probably.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Which is frankly, that's like the easiest one to do.
It is literally walk.
And yet this man's like... I like to imagine this man's like moonwalking. Like this man, Michael Jackson moonwalks. He like walks backwards.
He's just like, I see.
It's at this point that you kind of notice Strahd following after you guys.
As we're leaving?
Yeah.
Mr. Strahd, is it true, there was a report that came in on you a couple weeks ago, made by the CIA. Is it true that you have a quote-unquote egg-shaped penis?
Again, eyes glow red. You're really pissing this man off.
It's just a question, Mr. Strahd. You can't. This is freedom of the press. Oh no, this is no.
Make the save.
Okay.
Alright, what are you rolling?
That looks like exactly a 17.
God damn it! How do you guys keep doing this? Alright.
It's called you are...
Is he gonna answer my fucking question?
No.
Okay, so we're trying to escape and he won't leave us be.
This man is like walking towards you, Shizuka, as you are asking the question.
Belwar is just gonna like grab Shizuka by the hand and just go, "Okay, time to go."
Check the pose. And he strikes a pose. Okay, everybody run.
Strike pose hits the JoJo pose, and before he can even like start walking towards it, just once his pose, just sprints.
Yeah. No, do you know what that's from though? The fucking egg-shaped penis.
No, I actually don't.
That's a it's a thing where they had Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, and a bunch of people that people like knew kind of were pedophiles, but they couldn't prove it. So they just took them into an interview and just made fun of them. And the last thing that they said, the last thing they could say before Jeffrey Epstein just stood up and walked out was, "Is it true? We had someone report." Little report that came in voice go. Is it true that you have a as it says here an egg-shaped penis? And he just stands up and leaves.
It'd be even better if there were like guards on the outside, so when he tries to leave, they just push him back. I'm like, "Oh no, you're answering."
Oh, do you? I want to know.
we kind of want to know.
So what do? Do you go back to the bar?
I mean, we kind of need to grab her stuff.
Alright. I'm gonna assume that you guys, like, bolt the door.
Yeah, our plan is generally just, okay, keep that door locked, nobody open it. Under any circumstances, do not answer it even then.
Hello? Hello?
Let him in. Do not let him in. Do not let him in. He is... Under any circumstances, do not let him in. Are we clear? I'm gonna go upstairs and grab my stuff. Will you come with me? I better not come downstairs and see him here. Okay.
Penis.
Yeah, sir.
I asked him that last question as a joke. He got really mad. Do you think he actually does have an egg-shaped penis?
I do not know, sir, but that is not a part of nature.
They're bad. Yeah, penises of all shapes. I've certainly seen penises of all shapes and sizes.
So if your penis is looking like an egg, you need to go consult a medical professional.
Not really. That's just a joke.
Beavis looks through the window and he sees Strahd, again with his eyes glowing.
Belwar's like just at the top of the stairs, like, okay, hey guys, none of you should have.
And like he sees the Strahd and he's like, no.
He's like, yep, okay.
Because I'm gonna call that he recognizes like what the hell this man's trying to do.
Oh, he does. He's just like.
Because of anybody like who would recognize it, he would be the one to be like, yeah, you're trying to control.
This is bad.
I figured that's what you were trying to do.
I can't do anything helpful. I can't even like what do you expect me? I mean, technically I could shoot, like have Will shoot through the window and hit him, which would at least stop him. He wouldn't be able to get in even because he'd still need to be let in. But like, I mean, would that even stop him? I feel like that just cause unnecessary trouble.
I think that would at least break focus, wouldn't it?
I mean, it's not technically a...
As you guys were saying this, he just walks over and opens the fucking door.
Alright, looks like we're doing it this way.
Strahd walks in and he has two vampire, he has 3 vampire spawn following him.
That is not something we can easily get out of.
Hello, boys. Meet my friends. And
I see, they're friends.
Oh, looks like he might have been a little bit of a hottie before he died.
How have you been liking the town? How have you been liking the world of Barovia?
Yeah, you know, gotta say, I've been to better places. I've also been to worse places, but I've definitely been to better places.
I do not blame you. Do not blame you. 100% a shithole. I know.
I'm liking it about as much as you are.
So you
Not very
fucking hate it and you want to go home.
Yeah, but I kind of, I'm kind of tied here by like an oath and stuff. So. And also,
Buddy, you and me are more similar than you really think.
Are you? Do you worship Tritherion too?
Fucking idiot.
Well, now that's just rude. That's just uncalled for.
I see one of you grabbed a certain sword. He gestures to the sun sword.
The sun sword is like in Will's bag. He wouldn't be able to see it.
He probably fucking feels it or something.
This man senses it.
He does.
He says the sword.
I stutter? This man points at the bag and is like, I see you collected a certain item that I really, don't like.
Oh wow, that sucks for you.
Yes, very much does. Very much does. Kind of am looking forward to when we get to fight, but it will not be today.
Okay, alright. So what'd you come here for then, Mr. S, Mr. SVS, if you will?
I came here just to kind of, torment you.
I am as Christmas Channeler and be chatting these elves and deep known for fun. Did you hear that at all? I hope you heard
No.
Slightly.
that. Okay, hold on. Christmas Channeler, and today I'll be tormenting these drunk elves and the deep known for fun. And also a human named Tira named over there. The cowboy. What's your name?
Well, man.
Well, Max is just like, oh, hey, Strahd. It's like, hey, Strahd, are you ever gonna, come and do something to us? I'm working on it.
You see, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But now that you mention it, now that you mention it, Gregory. You says Gregory and snaps and points at whoever the fuck was just asking him if he's ever gonna do something.
Working on it.
Who did ask him that?
Shizuka. Probably.
Hey, Shizuka, guess what?
No, listen, that was me out of character doing a bit.
Oh,
that
just
was not,
doing it. Okay.
No, that was
I was a little concerned because I was 100% within character for Shizuka, and I was like, that's a very interesting thing to do to the dude who is like.
That is 100% in character for her to know who Chris Chan is. Are you ever gonna come and get us, Mr.
Why do I feel like she like?
Is that what was that in character? Did you just ask him?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
That was me doing the thing again. I'm working on it.
I'm working on it. It's fine.
I'm working on it. You better.
He says, I could wait till we fight. Or Gregory. I'm gonna pick one at random.
Okay.
Pick over.
Will.
Will is all the way at the top of the stairs. The vampire is gonna have to try and take a turn moving up the stairs first.
Alright, who is within range of the vampire?
Basically, it'd be like Shizuka, Teddy, and Plavis. Because Will and Belwar, yeah, Plavis would have been the closest because he was really letting them in. Will and Belwar are upstairs, basically looking over the banister. So unless a vampire spawn wants to spend a turn trying to its way up the stairs, wasting a turn.
I just gotta get up there. I gotta get up there to see my friends. Are you, hey, Mr. Mr. Vampire Spawn, you ever gonna get up here? Come on, let's.
Vampire Spawn runs up to, Hetty.
What the fuck? That sounded like a creaky door opening.
That was Teddy screaming no.
Okay.
My name is Teddy von Bismarck. I am doing my Strahd voice. One vampire spawn. Two vampire spawn.
You see, you just need to talk like count for count, you know. It's easy.
For Strahd von Serevich. Uh-oh. It's like the fucking Family Guy thing. One nipple. Two nipple. Three. Oh hell no! I'm out of here. So what's happening to Ted? Poor...
Give me a second. I'm rolling it. I'm rolling it. Vampire Spawn comes up to you. He whacks you once with his claws and bites you. You take 17 damage.
I feel like Teddy would at least be like, hey, what the fuck?
What?
Wait
Why is he all of a sudden goofy? What the fuck are you doing, Mickey?
And it's at this point that the Vampire Spawn, like, all regroup around Strahd, and he's like, now, I would be going.
I thought, wasn't Teddy also the guy who you were trying to recruit? I feel like this is a bit counterintuitive.
I'm sure there was mild intelligence behind it.
Oh no, it's just, no, Strahd is just being dumb here.
Well, I hope, well, this is my backfire. Now he's gonna come into his dreams. He's gonna come into his dreams like, hello, Teddy. Oh,
It's hello, Teddy. Is there any hard feelings about earlier?
So, how much health does this man have left after that?
Let me see. Kill yourself. Let's see. Become ungovernable.
Yes. Become ungovernable. Shit in a urinal. Nike.
Closinger noble de apple. Quite a bit. Let's see. He's got 34 left still.
Alright, okay, so he looks at you and he goes, I'm sorry, Teddy. I did what I had to do.
Teddy's sitting here like holding his bite mark like, ah!
He goes, I really fucking really
I'm sure it did. But, good job, Gregory. Good boy. Good boy.
Oh, Gregory sound like a fucking dog. What the fuck?
He had a bit of accident when he died. you know, bump head. Now he think he dog.
What the vampire
He had a-
spawn doing?
He had a bit of an accident when he died.
You know, those minor issues that come up when you depart from the land of the living.
I mean, yeah, if you bump your head enough, you might, you know, be like, I'm dog now.
Yes, he got bitten on the neck and died so hard he just became fucking retarded.
Hey, man, if you hit the right nerves, you fuck up your spine, yeah.
Yeah, I not in this way.
They leave. Strahd flies back to, a certain place.
Okay, so, now before we, go out on a fun little, Hobbit, I almost said never-ending journey. Never-ending story.
Rictavio looks at you before he leaves and says, hey! Remember those people I told you about that at Vostel, that place?
Yeah, you want us to go there?
Go there! You know, they're gonna be able to help you. Just remember, tell them Van Richten sent you.
Yeah, Van Richten, not Rictavia, not your fake persona.
He says this as like the barkeeper's right there. Just, you know, Van Richten, not.
I mean, yeah, it'd be one of those things where it'd just be like, oh dang, you're secretly the legendary vampire hunter Rudolph Van Richten, and I've watched you get so drunk you have thrown up on the floor. Interesting.
Keep this between me and you, please. He says, okay. You guys all get in the wagon. Owen!
I feel like Teddy after resting should, or Teddy after getting bitten should, like, take a rest, or, like,
No, he does not get a chance to.
Okay, fine.
Why not? We don't have to go there now. We could. In fact, in my opinion, I think we should maybe stay the night. I kind of want to get drunk, so.
I'd like to make this clear. Rictavio looks at you. He says, "That is out of question. You stay here another night. Irina not safe. Need to go."
I completely forgot Irina was with us. I'm not gonna lie. I completely forgot she was here.
I forgot.
After you go to Argenbast, go to a town called Kresk.
Uh-huh.
She will be safe there. Right now, no. This under Strahd control. Need to get out of here now.
Uh-huh.
That's true. I forgot.
Well, I literally meant Teddy could rest in the cart because I just assumed we were going since
He's in the cart, but he doesn't get the effects of the rest yet. I'll tell you when he does.
I mean, fair enough. What, he needs a long rest, which is 8 hours. But no, that's fair. So he's just Teddy, Betty, bye. We're just gonna leave you here. We're just gonna leave you here. Hope you sleep off the damage.
Sleep off a vampire bite.
I mean, yeah, I don't. I'm pretty sure you gotta
I'm gonna make this clear. Before you go to sleep, Peebus takes out his gun and goes, "Now hold still, son."
Okay, hold on a second.
Wait a minute.
Belwar, who has not seen this man heal yet, is okay, we definitely do not need to take it to Old Yeller levels of. You definitely do not need to go that far.
Everybody's like, wait, what the fuck? Hold on.
Yeah, they're are you seriously saying you're just gonna sweet dreams and then execute this man like a fucking war criminal?
Teddy's the emotional core of the group. You can't just kill him off like that. It's like, oh no, they just hate.
You heal 16 damage.
So all of it, pretty much. He's back up to 50.
Oh dang.
Because 2d8 plus 6.
Yeah.
Belwar's just like, I feel like there's something in that violates like a healer's oath by having a gun as a spellcasting focus.
I like to imagine that, like, Will looks at this man and is like, oh, what was that?
I mean, Will has a magic gun, so if anything, he's just like, well, mine usually just kill people. Yours heal people. Interesting. And he's like,
You see, the most noble cause of shooting somebody is to help them. You'll learn that in time, son. You'll learn that in time.
Even Will, who is like certifiably insane, just like kind of purses his lips and just goes, No, I definitely think it is for the purposes of removing someone's soul from this plane of existence.
You see, that's what most people would think, but as you can see...
I feel like you might be in the minority of cases and not yet realize it.
I am very aware of this fact.
Then if you are in the minority of healing people with bullets, how the fuck are you in the... How is it the most common cause? You know what? I feel like we might be on two sides of a different...
It's the most common cause for me because I'm the only one who I've ever seen who doesn't.
Oh, alright, that's a sort of interesting way of phrasing it, but yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Hey, so you guys are on the road. Hey, I assume that Belwar's driving, right?
He is the driver.
Belwar, make me a perception check.
Oh, I love perception.
It's like it's always been. Belwar's driving, Will's in the side, Shizuka's poking her head out the...
A 19 plus 6, 25.
Peebus is kind of like hanging off the back of the wagon.
Alright, but I was a 19 plus 6 do in terms of,
okay, so you see... Give me a second to get you a picture of this thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, well, first off, that's, there's an image tab that you can use instead of the game icon. Also, that's why I didn't realize what you're using. Yeah, that's from Ravnica. Okay.
Yeah, you see this looking thing floating at you with a whole bunch of darkness behind it, just going...
And Will can see it as well?
No.
Only Belwar?
Everybody else cannot see it, but this man is... He's flying at you, and man, is he moving fast.
In front or behind?
Kinda to the side.
Okay, I'm going to use...
Hey, I'm not done.
What?
That explains why
something.
you didn't send it in the main chat. That explains why.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm not done, Owen.
Alright, well, I'm just saying, just make sure you aren't getting people killed through stupid.
I'm not. So this thing comes barreling at you, running straight towards the cart. Give me a minute to roll some damage here.
Well, you aren't gonna let me respond? I only have 49 HP.
Don't worry, you won't take enough to do any real problem.
I only have 49 HP, and from what I remember when Ravnica came out, those things did around, like, 30 on a good day. On a bad day, it could range into the 40s.
Buddy, you'll be fine.
I'm just saying, man, I'd like to actually interact with this instead of just go, ow, I took damage that I could have easily avoided.
Yeah, he got a pretty fucking great...
And that's the thing here, is, in this case, you can't. It is moving really quickly.
It only has a speed of 40. That's only slightly faster than a person, and not at all faster than a cart. If anything, this thing is like sliding awkwardly behind us, like, hey, hey, part of Spooks Incorporated. Hey, slow down.
I feel like
He doesn't hit you guys, but he hits the cart. The cart shatters.
Fucking okay.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
And can we please respond to it now?
Yes.
Watch it. Great. Do you want us to roll initiative? Do you want us to try and like run?
That is your guys' decision.
All right.
I'm gonna say, like, you guys are all pretty shooken up from it, like, destroying the
I'm
fucking...
gonna try and murder this little shit, because I really wish I could have responded, because I had something that, you know, is really good for chases. Called I reduce your line of sight to 10 feet, also known as barely in front of you. But, you know,
Basically, everybody's just like, oh, what the fuck? What just happened?
like, ah, shit, alright.
Belmore kind of looks at them and he's like, it's happening.
I'm fucking ready to go.
Wait, oh yeah, because I can only see. Can we even see Argon Vostel? Did this thing just destroy our cart right outside the town?
You guys are close enough that you can definitely, like, see it.
Alright, if that's the case, then I might actually get to use my dang...
Reginald comes out of my fucking sheath and he's like, right, and there's this poppycocky piece of shit.
He can't even see himself anything. You just watch the cart explode. Reginald's just like, what happened? The air destroyed our car. Then I'll kill the air. Reginald, that's not how that... I will kill the air!
This air's gonna wish it never was air.
Stallion.
Alright, so... What are you guys...
Hold on. Ain't fucking done. Oh, here it is. Alright, So, I'm gonna turn to the others and be like, hey, when I say run, fucking sprint. And then, I'm gonna use Distracting Haze on it. Burning 5 PSI points.
Okay, yeah, it'll work.
And... I need it to make, well, you can guess, an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, intelligence is a dumb stat as hell.
That's what I love to hear.
Oh no. That man has a 2. Oh, 15 minus 4.
That will nowhere near save. So he takes... Oh, that's really good damage. You love to see that. He takes 50 psychic damage, and his line of sight is reduced down to 10 feet. So basically, right in front of him, and then Belwar just yells, run, and, like, sprint.
Okay, everybody roll me a dex save.
A dex save? What the fuck?
Alright, just dex. Just roll me dex.
The rules for a chase would apply, not a dex check, but okay. I mean, Belwar is only, dirty 20 from Belwar and from Will. It's a check, right? Not a save?
Yeah, check.
Okay, so if it's check from Will, that's a 5. Dirty 20 from Belwar and a 22 from Will.
Okay, so those two make it.
Okay, hold on, I'm looking at this. Dex. Where is deception? Oh, nope, that's not it.
I'm going to
there.
deceive it into thinking that I'm running fast.
Well, actually, I'm running slow.
That's an 18 from, Peebus over here.
It's a 16 from Tedithan.
Okay, Teddy makes it.
And a 21 from Shizuka.
Alright. Oh, wait, we have one more person who needs to roll.
Oh, fucking Irina. Who could forget? That is the only one I am even remotely worried about, and that's just because she has fucking no stat block.
Yeah, it'll be real fun if Irina gets left behind.
Oh, let me guess, she just rolled low?
No, I'm just laughing because who the fuck knows?
I mean, she was probably farthest away from this thing, and its sight is reduced.
Hey, that's a 17 plus 1.
It wouldn't have even mattered, because you need to remember, this thing's line of sight is reduced by, 10 until the end of my next turn, meaning it still can't. Like, even as she's running up, it's still...
I had the check set lower because of it.
So, if anything, it would have literally just been stuck there staring at nothingness, like, where'd it go? Oh. And he's just like, okay, everyone inside, everyone inside, everyone inside, everyone inside. He's like opening the door for them, just like, yep, go, 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 go.
Irina, quit tripping over yourself, come on.
Irina, we need you to pick up, which is funny, because didn't Teddy get lower than her?
You walk in,
He got
and, you see this kind of grand room with, like, a massive staircase.
Is the creature following us, or is it just like...
The creature has no fucking idea where the hell you guys are.
He's just like, okay, let's go, go, go. He's like quickly closing door, because he can tell it's looking around like, where'd everything go?
Reference for as to how broken your guys' card is. That man did 30 damage.
Lucas.
Yeah.
We tested this beforehand. Originally, it was going to be seen by everyone. You know, to really ramp up the threat, like, ooh, look at the spooky. It had about, 120 HP?
Mm-hmm.
The only problem was it had vulnerability to Radiant, and Will's main weapon damage is Radiant. Basically, he did so much Radiant damage in 3 attacks.
That it murdered him outright.
It just murdered him outright. So when he said, like, oh, only Belwar can see it, I'm like, okay, I have the thing that reduces its sight to 10. I can just sit down, stay down, and then we can get away. But when you just said, it's too fast, I'm like, fuck it is. It's 10 feet faster than the average human. I say average human meaning, per note. A commoner's speed is 30 feet. The average, like, fat butcher man running 30 feet, this thing is slightly faster, meaning that cart should have been much faster than we should still have a cart. Unless these fucking guys have, like, some form of transportation. Belwar's, like, looking out the window like, okay, as long as he leaves the horses alive, we're fine, because we can just... And he's eating the horses. Okay. So, we're out of a ride, which is a shame, because otherwise it takes...
You guys kind of see, like, a bird kind of leading you up the stairs. It's kind of like flying up the stairs, you know?
Bird.
Just up.
Fair enough. Will out here, like tight. He has, like, a bunch of, like, sawdust and stuff from the cart exploding, like, on his head. He, like, rings out and just goes, well, you know what my grandfather used to say, never look a gift bird in the beak. And he starts following it, and Belwar's behind him is like, I don't think that's the saying.
So you guys...
You know, I have a saying that too, actually, that actually pertains to this. It's like my mother, Shizuka once said, sawdust.
Sawdust. Tasty.
Alright, so you guys are gonna follow the bird?
Sawdust was not tasty.
I still don't know what she meant, but it does pertain.
You guys...
Pretty sure she just had, like, Alzheimer's or something.
So you guys follow the bird?
Yeah, I mean, Will's already doing it.
Alright, okay, so you eventually enter into a throne room.
Alright, hey, how's it going? Yeah, we were,
Would you let me finish explaining before you talk?
No. Because I'd rather not. I'd rather go quickly. Tell you what.
Owen, just take it slow. Just let me talk.
Oh, man.
Blink of a nut.
So, you enter this pretty massive throne room, and there is this undead as hell looking Skeletor motherfucker sitting in a chair. He's got like a sword. He kind of looks up and says, "Who dares disturb the order of the Knights of Argynvost?"
Wait a second.
Oh, or say something.
Hello?
Yeah, how you doing?
Oh, or
Mr.
say
Nowhere
something.
here. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyways, hi, Van Richten sent us. He said we could get some help here. We kind of just fucking lost our cart, so if you have a cart, that'd be beautiful. And about,
Also,
like, he's like thinking back on it, like, you can see him, like, counting on one hand, he's like, 7 days rations, Will, do you have your flask? I got my flask right here. And he doesn't reach for, like, a hip or, like, an inner pocket. He reaches under his hat and pulls it out, and he's just like, why do you have it there?
Peebus just goes, "I have my flask right here." He unscrews the bottom of his gun and, like, fucking takes a swig.
Peebus, that's really great. I don't fucking care. Also, don't interrupt me again.
I know you're the healer, but so help me God.
The last thing we need is our healer that heals by shooting a gun, being inebriated. Now, Will, okay, Will, why aren't you using that little clip on your hip? I don't like it. It makes my nipples feel weird. How the fuck does it make your... You know what? Okay, fine.
Pull it on that thing.
You know Van Richten.
Yes, Vampire Hunter Man dresses in funny clothes because...
I am very aware of who Van Richten is. Come,
What?
follow me.
Oh, I thought you said I am not aware of who Van Richten is. Like, shit, he gave us the wrong place.
Yeah, no,
I'm in another order.
buddy, that's Mr. Horngard. If he gave you the wrong place, you're fucked.
I mean, we could probably... Well...
Horngard? No, you could not.
Yeah. Oh no, the only reason your characters had trouble is because this man double critted. The ghosts are easy.
Horngard's one of the revenants, my guy.
Yeah, I know. He is 100% like... Again, you need to remember, we have reduced sight to 10 feet. Just flat out stun you. You need to realize the utility, like, the utility caster I basically just made. And then realize we also have a man that can do 6 attacks in one turn, potentially. Or, sorry, 8. As long as you kill... When you kill Horngard, the ghosts disappear, if I remember correctly. You just killed all the ghosts first. Because they have, like, 10 health. They are... hyper as fuck. I mean, okay, it's more like...
So, you walk upstairs, and you're kind of like in this massive room with a whole bunch of other, you know, spooky dudes. And he says, "Brothers, our friend Van Richten has sent us people. I think...
people.
I think that there is, you know, somebody who is supposed to help you. Sir Godfrey. You see this kind of old-looking dude, just kind of old-looking skeleton man.
They are all going to look old.
This one looks particularly old.
The wise one, I see. Very interesting.
Kind of looks up and goes, "Ah, yes."
Looks up. If he is talking to Belwar, the leader of the group, he is looking straight down. Belwar is like 4.
No, he walks up to Peebus, because he kind of looks at Peebus and is like, "This man must mean business." He goes, "Ah, yes. Hello, Mr. Belwar. I am Sir Godfrey Gwilyn." He like reaches out his hand.
Small. He is, like,
I'm gonna state, he's still talking to fucking, what do you call it? To Peebus. He reaches out his hand, and Peebus shakes it and just goes, "Sir, my name is Peebus. That man over there is Belwar."
by the time he says, Belwar, he just hears like a voice says, no, that, he like pushes himself from behind like Peebus's like beer belly, just like, no, sorry, that's me.
That's
Hi.
me, that's me.
You looking for a bell? You. Yes, hi, you. Looking for a Belwar? That's me.
I am supposed to help you on your journey.
Okay, you're gonna help. Great. Do you have a cart?
Lads, do we have a cart that we can use?
Oh, I thought he was gonna call me something, and I'm like, hey, anything you can say, I've heard it before.
But this midget.
Oh wow, that one's new. Usually people just call me a small person. Or an ant.
But none of that
I had an ogre. I had an
bullshit.
ogre call me a speck. That one actually stung.
I'm gonna say one of the revenants goes, I have a cart. I remember.
Oh, you have a cart? Hey, you're
No, that was in your last life, Sir Griffin. Oh, fuck off.
Oh, fuck off, I had one, didn't I? Yes, but I need one now! Oh. He's like, alright. None of you have a cart. Okay, do any of you have a...
Sir God,
You've been dead for like hundreds of years, of course you don't have a horse.
Not that would be in working function, I'm sorry.
Working function? Do you mean they are fucking dead?
No, they are broken as fuck.
Horses?
No, the cart.
Oh, I asked about horses next, so then you just said they are not in working condition. I'm like...
Yeah, no, we also have horses. Those are not in working condition either.
Also known as dead?
Revenant horse. Basically, just imagine a fucking skeleton horse from Minecraft.
A skeleton horse, not... They wouldn't be revenant horses, because horses do not have the intelligence necessary to understand vengeance.
They explain to you, like, we are revenants, our anger is with Strahd. He took a certain head of ours, a head of a man named Argon Voss.
Head. Any particular details about this head you might want me to know?
He is a
Like,
dragon. It is a massive head. He is a silver dragon.
Okay,
Or he was a silver dragon.
I mean, that would explain the silver dragon statue out front, but,
the head needs to be returned to here. When it returns, we will be set free.
Okay.
The head is probably in Castle Ravenloft.
That's part of it I kind of guessed, but didn't want to know. Well, okay, so we'll get back to you sometime between now and next Friday, whenever next Friday is, I don't know, I mean, I'd point to it on my watch, which, there are watches that have, like, the day as well as the time on them, he's like, but as you see, he, like, points to his watch, and the, like, what happens when you have, like a compass on, like, a lot of, what is it, it's, like, metal or something, and it makes, like, spin. His watch is just doing that, he's like, yeah, I don't know what time this is, but it's nothing I can read.
Like a compass, it's like a clock in the nether, pretty much.
Yeah, just how it, like, spins constantly, he's just like...
Yeah, that'd be the forces of darkness to silence some fun with you. They're just out here like, no, fuck your time. Fuck your time!
He's like, well, that's really great, but I hope you realize we are in no way equipped. We are... I have no idea how you would quantify. We are only level 6 babies. Level 5, sorry.
We will wait until you are ready then. The gods for you shall go trade with them.
Do you know telekinesis? I mean, you can help Will with his gunmanship, potentially. All I need is 5 minutes alone with my gun, and I'm happy and ready. Will, I don't like what that insinuates.
Say, it insinuates 7 minutes of heaven in the closet with the gun.
All I need is 7 minutes in heaven with the gun, and I'll be able to shoot things better.
So,
Does that make any sense? Don't worry about it.
They say, yeah, go to Kresk now. So you guys walk outside.
Got it.
You see a black carriage pull up in the distance.
Alright, yep, that's fine. Black carriage.
The door
Last time we saw one of those, it wasn't very good.
wings open, and out pops an elf.
He like glances at the elf, glances over at, who is it? Like Teddy and Shizuka.
I'm gonna state, this elf
Wow.
looks vaguely familiar. Vaguely familiar.
Familiar. We haven't met him before. Well, wait, no. Oh, wait, no, we did.
Yeah, in dreams.
Together and points at him and just goes, "It's baby boy. It's fucking risotto, whatever your name."
I'm gonna say it. It's at this point that you just start hearing.
Okay, that's understandable.
Like all of you just start hearing the screams of the damned.
Well, that wouldn't be the first time.
For context of what the fuck that is, Rahadin has a passive ability in which anybody within a certain feat that he can increase can basically hear the screams of everybody who he has ever murdered. He's murdered a lot of people.
This man is an elf. He is like at least 600.
My name is Rahadin, not little man, as you know.
Well, I'm sorry. When I saw you first, you were a little man. You were a little tiny baby man.
Yes, and when I saw you first, you had no pants on.
That's fair.
When I saw you first, you were also completely and totally fucking naked, he says to Shizuka.
Fucking toddler piece of shit.
You want to say that first part of that again?
Oh no, he basically all you need to know was just Goo Goo Gaga toddler piece of shit.
At least I know how to fucking wear clothes, you degenerate.
I'm wearing clothes right now, you fucking nincompoop.
Well, you were not the first time I met you, I know that much.
Well, that's your fucking problem. You shouldn't have been in the wrong dream.
Buddy, I know that is my problem. I'm trying to clear that from my mind. Do you know how many people I've killed? I've murdered people, and that scars me less.
Want to see me do it again?
Want to see me do it?
Honestly, if you're asking me, no.
If I have a choice, Shizuka just starts reaching for the bottom of her shirt like, oh, bet.
Please, please don't.
I didn't wear anything underneath this today. Looks like it could be handy.
Is that what you do, Lucas? Is that what she does?
Is that what?
Flashes the man.
Yeah, is that what Shizuka chooses to do?
Will there be consequences if we do?
Every action has consequences.
I'm gonna call this, you do it. This man, immediately you hear all the voices go,
What?
That's so horrible.
What are you, gay?
And Rahadin's
Three nipples.
like,
Belwar just pats Shizuka on the shoulder and is like, good one, Shizuka, good one. For once, I'm not completely and totally scarred, and that's just because I'm too short to actually...
Peebus, who was not here at the time, I believe.
No, he was dressed up as Wario.
Oh yeah, right.
Alright.
Wait, no, oh god, Irina!
Oh wait, oh no!
Irina looks at you and just goes, what the fuck was that, Chief? What the fuck was that?
Belwar just like, oh wait, no. Belwar basically can't pat her on the shoulder because he's too short. He basically pats her on the arm and is just like, don't worry, you get used to it.
Please tell me you're gonna try to roll like persuasion to try to convince Irina.
That you'd be used to it.
What was that? What that was pretty fucking funny. You gotta
Come on.
admit.
You said persuasion?
Please tell me you just try to persuade Irina, please.
Well, no, you said roll persuasion. Okay, how's a 14?
I'm not talking to you. No, I was talking to
Oh,
your
that's
man. To Lucas.
So when he
Lucas
said,
hasn't said anything.
I did. I said what that was pretty fucking funny.
Persuade her that it was funny.
Go ahead. Roll persuasion.
A fucked up sort of laugh.
She just starts maniacally laughing.
Roll persuasion.
Keep your pants on.
No, I don't want to roll persuasion.
That's an 8. No, that's an 18 without any stage.
Irina turns to this man and proceeds to do the same.
Belwar is just casually sipping from like a whiskey flask, just like what?
He's like, oh, okay, I did not expect that.
He's just like, I mean, gotta say, not the first thing I would have done, but
he says, I can see my master wants this. Oh, fuck.
Hold on, wait, hold on. I'll do him a favor. I'll do him a favor. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Who?
Rahadin. I'm only gonna spend 1 PSI point, so it doesn't do a lot of damage. Because I, respect the fact that this is just a normal encounter.
Yeah, attacking Rahadin's a horrible idea.
It would immediately start initiative, and at that point, it's all up to initiative roll, especially considering he is alone.
I see. It's like.
Alright, what am I rolling?
Intelligence, the thing you roll for basically all my.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna reiterate, like, Rahadin's reaction to Irina is just, oh, I can see my master wants this, but, oh!
I don't know whether to be horny because of Irina or horrified because of Shizuka.
Just a bit. Strahd was here, Strahd just starts, like, throwing gold. It's just like,
He's got like a little bat representing him that's just like throwing like $1 bills, just like. Did you make the intelligence save or did you get sidetracked?
Strahd rolled an 11. He rolled an 11.
It wasn't Strahd, it was Rahadin.
I know, Rahadin rolled an 11 plus 2.
That is not enough. He takes 16 damage and his sight is reduced to 10 feet. That was just because Shizuka at first was the only one doing it, so I was like, I'm gonna help my man out by just reducing his sight down to 10 feet so he can't see her.
I'm gonna state. Shizuka, you get the idea. Hey, he just reduced his sight. I'm gonna run up to this bitch.
You can hear him go like, wait, who turned out the lights? And you're just like, oh, don't
what?
worry.
Who turned out the lights? Oh, why can I still see it?
oh, it's finally gone. Thank you. Oh,
Irina follows.
Not safe.
I'm gonna say, Irina is laughing in joy at this rate.
Rahadin has the most questionable boner.
I don't understand what we're getting. Like, no, it's horrifying. She just looks like a normal drow. There's no like.
She's got like an extra nipple, extra boob.
No, well, if he might, but like an extra nipple in real life is just like a little dot underneath like the pec muscle. So you wouldn't really know.
Oh no, I was thinking something you'd see in like a carnival freak show. Granted, Shizuka wouldn't care.
No, it's just that Rahadin does not want anything that Shizuka has, and he's like, no.
He's like, personally, I prefer wood elves, but
Meanwhile, this man looks at Irina and is like,
Like he goes full Yoda.
I give this voice to Rahadin. No.
Rahadin is forever Yoda. Noted. All right.
I like how the most effective weapon against Rahadin thus far has just been like.
To be fair, entirely since his vision is still reduced to 10 feet and he's alone, theoretically Will could just like run around and just go, but he would do not even near enough damage to kill him.
This man says, I was literally just going to come in and check up on you. I have not met any of you yet. Thank you, I hate this.
Belwar, like, yells because at this point he should still not be able to see. He just, we're fine. You don't need to see what we look like. and then since it only lasts till the end of Belwar's next turn, it just like kind of basically his vision expands out to include everyone. He's like, ah shit.
I'm gonna say he can already see the other two.
Oh, you can already see those two because they ran right up to him. No, now he can see like Belwar standing on the hill with Will and Peebus, and
I want to make a joke here. Peebus just proceeds to drop Trow, but no.
Peebus is like reaching for his belt buckle, and Belwar just puts a hand over. No, we're not going that far.
Will's like, man, and he just kind of like he unzips like the third pant leg.
if we're getting into this, it sounds like this man is like fucking unboxing an entire like drone. Like, you know, they come in like a lot of.
He looks at this man and says, "Sir, it looks like you have literally stapled a forearm to your goddamn fucking crotch. What the fuck?"
If it is Will, it is worse than a forearm. It is the entire arm. As this man is just.
You just hear, and you remember the fucking out of context Mythbusters thing, Meaty Whack both chuckle?
Oh yeah, Meaty Whack.
That's it hitting the ground.
Yeah, just straight up. And then Will just starts walking. Will just starts running towards Rahadin with his dick out, just dragging on the dirt. Just.
Hey, quick question about Will. Does Will find either of the two displays that have happened here vaguely arousing?
I mean, this may, probably, yeah. Oh, you want me to, so he's probably, oh, so basically this man is, sorry, so at that point, it's not dragging like a, like behind him, it is like a lance. It is like a lance.
He's got a spear.
Am I about to have to roll improvised weaponry for a fucking penis?
No. He's running.
Into the next continent.
It's an unarmed strike. It will deal 1d4.
It slaps him into fucking the shadow realm.
Rahadin at this point that says, "Sir, you need to seek medical help. Your dick is massive."
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the compliment.
That was not a compliment. Also, you put a fucking shirt on, the both of you. You look great, Irina.
Not gonna lie, that one's okay.
Irina says, "Fuck you too."
Will is just like struggling to get the elephant's trunk back in, and he's just like, "I'll have you know, if you do not leave."
He backs into the fucking cart and like, literally as he's saying this, it is just like, "Please, I would like to go."
As it's closing,
as it's closing, Rahadin says, "Just remember this when you show up for dinner. Clothes are required."
As it's closing, Will just looks into the carriage and just says, "That's right, you better run, you knife-eared bastard." I should note, knife-ear is an elf racial slur.
Fuck you! It's just all that Rahadin says. It's
Will just
fuck
runs
you.
back up to Belwar like, "Belwar, I did it. I scared the man off." And he's like, "That's great. Please do not do that ever again."
Well, your cock's still dragging along the floor. You want me to help you with that?
No, it'll be fine. He just, as he's maintaining eye contact with you, you just watch it roll up. So it's now like up against his thigh. Just.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, I was just gonna, like, walk over and grab it with both hands and just, like, stuff it back into this, like, thing. But that's better. It's
already stuffed back into the third pant leg.
I'd like to imagine that Shizuka rolls up and it's like, "I see that, I see that it's longer than normal."
We'll just, you don't need to worry about that one.
Yeah, it's way bigger than last time.
Is it growing exponentially? That's none of your problems.
I'm gonna ask this now, like, I'm just gonna ask this just for context, like, is she still, like, no shirt?
Yes.
Okay.
She's like, Will, I'll be honest, if it keeps growing, it might become my problem sooner or later.
Will's just like, look, I may or may not have gotten cursed by a hag because I tried to cheat her in a card game, and now
That is
once
no
every
curse, my
3 years, it grows 3 inches.
My friend, that is no curse.
It is when the last time I slapped someone with this thing, it separated his head from his body.
That slap somebody and it just starts a nuclear fission reaction. It just splits atoms.
It just disintegrates. It blows their atoms up, like straight disintegrates them, and they just kind of cease to exist.
It's like, dude, that's fucking hot, man.
It's just like, just like that's something Tritherions never showed me. Dang.
Damn. Tritherion. I mean, I've never.
Will gets targeted by a remove curse spell, and it shrinks back to like 4 inches, just like. Ah,
He's
fuck.
like,
No, I would laugh if like it just shrinks and like it just goes inward somehow.
No. If anything, what would happen is Will. Right now it's 24. I just love to imagine just Will gets targeted by it, and it just goes down to 21. And as they're just like, what? He's like, yeah, I never said how big it was. What, like before I got cursed. You said it grew 3 inches every 2 years. Yeah, you got cursed 2 years ago. Yeah.
I'm gonna say
What?
they you guys get back in. You guys like kind of. Sir Godfrey leads you to the horses.
Shizuka's
right.
like, you had an 18-inch penis this whole time and never told me?
Not 18-inch. Right now I think it's like 24.
Yeah, but you had, like,
You guys get on the horses. Hey, just out of question before we ride into town.
Yeah.
Is Shizuka still like?
Shizuka, I'll put her shirt back on.
Shizuka.
I'll do it before we get back into town.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys ride up to town. She has her shirt on. Irina just is like, no, fuck this.
Oh, okay, well, you know what? If she's doing it, so am I.
Well, I was just like, guys, please, we don't want to draw any unnecessary attention. Please put your shirts on.
Free the titty!
This is just gonna be the thing now of just these two, or just.
Will just hears a free the titty and goes, okay, he takes his shirt off. He has the saggiest man titties. I mean, they are going past his belly button. They are like touching his waist.
Alright, okay, so you kind of walk into the town. There's like a mountain. And on top of that mountain is what looks to be some sort of a church. There's a lake. There's obviously a tavern. Yeah, there's probably a tavern.
There isn't a tavern.
I'm just guessing at this rate.
Krez is fucking stupid because there's basically only the Abbey and then like nothing else. That is basically the only reason you would ever visit Krez. Everything else is just kind of pointless.
You walk in. One of the guards is like, hey, you should go talk to the Burgermeister. He might be able to help you.
Will do, compadre. Will, who's still like the women, does not have a shirt. And like I said, has the saggiest man boobs, like touching past his belly button, is just like, thank you for the information, brother. And as he's like nodding, it's just causing them to like slap against his stomach. Bellar's just like, Will, I can see you're traumatizing me, man. Please put your shirt on. All right. He slips it on. Just, you saw nothing. He like gets like just uncomfortably close to this man's face and just, you saw nothing.
I'm gonna say, Irina still does not.
Oh, it's fine if they don't. They're normal. Will is just an anatomical nightmare.
Yeah, but there's people still gonna be like, what the fuck, why?
Well, Bellar is just like, okay, because I do not want to have to answer for any public nudity charges, please put your shirt on.
Irina just looks at him and says, no.
I will leave you outside. Actually, that's a lie. No, I won't. Okay, fine. Tell you what. You can keep the. Okay, Will, go in my bag right there. Yeah, right there. There's a poncho. Okay, put on the poncho at least.
No.
That. All right. Okay. Tell you what. We're just. I swear, if I have to pay a fucking fine because of either of you, you're paying it yourselves.
I have enough money for that, I think.
I can cover us both. I can cover us both, she says.
Ah,
Cool.
Irina says.
I get to catch a case and not even pay for it. Let's go.
He's just like, I was hoping you wouldn't say that. Okay, fine, let's go in.
Then you walk into the Burgermeister's mansion and he's like, oh! Oh! Hello!
He's your fans. Oh, nice.
I mean, he's like
Okay,
a
what do you guys
60-year-old
here?
man with a wife and kid. Although the kid's dead, I think.
Good.
The wife walks in and just sees two, like, topless women and is just like, honey, what the fuck?
Is this shit?
Belwar just walks forward and is like, hi, ma'am, sorry about that. Two of my adventuring companions have very interesting views on what clothes are acceptable. I tried to get them to dress appropriately. You can understand that clearly did not work.
Irina's gonna roll persuasion and try to convince this woman to join them. That's an 8. She says no.
Yeah, I was about to say, that would also be a disadvantage because she is, again, a 60-year-old woman.
Alright, let's see how badly she failed. Oh, okay, nope, that's a 4, so she, like, stumbles over all of her words.
Irina, I think we had a good thing going. I think we should just.
Irina just says no.
No, I mean not that we should put clothes on. I'm saying that we should just leave it at the two of us. We can spread our cause, but I don't think we should be spreading it to a 60-year-old. I think that we're good.
He's
right
just
now.
like, Belwar's just like, okay, I fucking hate these two. I honestly wish they'd disappear. Alright, you know where we can find a safe place for, and because Belwar is, you know, not a pervert, he, like, takes his hat off, his, what hat am I thinking of? Oh, goodness.
Detective hat?
Well, yeah, what kind of hats do detectives usually wear? There's an actual name for it. A fedora? I'll say fedora for now, I'll get it more specific.
It is not a fedora.
I know it isn't, but that's just the hat I'm thinking of right now. By the way, he's just gonna take his hat and basically shade, like, cover his eyes from it. And he shields his eyes as he's looking away, and he's just like, it is a fedora! It's a fucking fedora! I was right! No, but either way, he's like shielding his eyes and like pointing towards Irina, like, yeah, where we can find safety for that one.
Yes, you can stay here. I have lodging for you.
Okay, well no, not as in like place to sleep, as in like, we have very powerful enemies, and we would like her to stay with someone who is very powerful in return.
We have the abbot.
The Abbey of Saint. Give me a second.
The abbot of Saint Markovia, you know, up over there.
Abbey. Abbot is the name of the person. He's just like.
But I recommend that you just stay at one of my lodgings.
Yeah, that's really great. She will be staying probably with the abbot.
That's a horrible idea, but yeah.
I mean, I'm more trying to get her close to the, you know. Wait, hold on a minute. Also, because I kind of need to get something from the, abbey.
You guys are gonna go to the pool first, I'm just gonna state.
Oh no, why do you think I was basically gonna have Belwar
So,
asking around,
you guys walk up to the pool. Irina looks at the water and is like, "Hey, Shizuka, I have an idea." Irina now proceeds to take off all of her clothes and just be like, "We're swimming."
Belwar is not actually looking in their direction. He is going off of what he hears alone as he's trying to like.
Does Shizuka join?
Okay, I have been out of it for like the past 2 minutes. What is happening?
You are literally at a sacred pool, and she's saying you want to go swimming in it, like skinny dipping.
Hey, Belwar, if I do this, will I get smited for it? Is this a bad idea?
Belwar is listening basically off of like just what he hears alone. He's like, yeah, don't swim in the pool. We don't need you causing a disturbance. Oh, okay, so you said he's okay. So he lives up there. He's got a field.
Yeah.
Okay.
Irina jumps in, and she kind of, is looking at the water and is like, wait, who the fuck is this?
Irina
Sergey.
Any strangers?
Sergey. Sergey.
Meet a Sergey. He's like flipping through his notes again. He has not turned around yet, and Will is just like watching.
Oh yes, Sergey, take me, my love. And she kind of just vanishes.
Belwar turns around like as she's vanishing. He's like, "Take me, my love." Just watches her, and it's just like, "Fucking what?"
I like how Owen described this to me the first time, which was, she just says my final message, goodbye. Boom.
Oh no, that was how you did it. That was how you said it. I described it as it says in the book, where it's like, she hears a voice calling to her and starts like, mind you, she wasn't nearly as much of a, expressive, oh no, she was much more of a prude, as would have been normal in that culture. Now, she like leans close to
You see, at that rate though, that was just me having fun with the fact that she rolled, yeah. No, that was just me having fun.
No, so then I described, like, you see these hands come out of the water. He didn't stop her yet. He was just kind of sitting here like, water hands, weird. And then they grab a hold of Irina. He hasn't tried to stop her yet. And she just, my love, and then gets pulled into the water. She's gone. And he was literally staring at her like, oh. Because
it's at this point that, how close are you guys, how close is, Suzuka to the water?
She's still like behind Belwar. She hasn't moved.
Okay.
She's just been watching her from afar like, hey bud, what you doing?
It's at this point that you hear Strahd go, son of a bitch, I was really enjoying that! Son of a bitch! And a whole bunch of lightning really just starts to strike. God. Alright, we're gonna stop there for tonight. That is the best way to describe that. It's just that Strahd just, is enjoying that show.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, it's even funnier, because that just makes it even more of a cock block.
Oh, yeah.
Sergey, which hasn't been explained yet. Sergey, brother of Strahd, who Strahd murdered.
Yeah, no, Sergey just watched him. Oh.
Like, oh, I see you're enjoying this. I'm gonna take that. Oh yeah, and by the way, the reason I was talking about the Abbey, like on our way to the Abbey, where I planned on just basically throwing her into the pool, is because the Abbey is where we find the holy symbol of Ravenkind, or holy symbol of the icon of Ravenloft. I get the two mixed up. They do vastly different things. I love how the Tome of Strahd is. Well, actually, come to think of it, you got one of the better locations for the Tome of Strahd. Not game-wise, but literally just lore-wise. Because it would make sense for a cult of druids all about Strahd to have a book in their possession that is all about Strahd. But
And have shoved it in the Gulthias tree.
It's so weird that they shoveled it. Well, no, they didn't shove it into the tree. They buried it under the tree.
So did Irina just get fucking taken? Is that just
Basically, yeah. Basically, what's funny about this is, assuming your players allow it, because they can't stop it completely, Sergey doesn't take her and she stays, or Sergey takes her, you now don't have to babysit a CR, what, 1/2?
Yeah, but good luck explaining this to your man, Yismark.
Oh, Belmar is just gonna lie. Just, oh yeah, we left her. Oh no, if anything, he's just gonna tell a white lie. He's just gonna say, yeah, we left her in Krezk. That's not a lie. We did.
Yeah.
She was in Krezk last we saw her, and then she wasn't.
Yeah.
Last week, we did leave her in Krezk. That was the plan.
Titty Buddy's gone. Shit.
It's just as to if she is still in Krezk. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, at least your party was a lot more.
Yeah, up front.
And I'm just gonna say a lot more blunt about it. We're like, yeah, you know how the one order you gave us was to keep your sister safe.
Son of a bitch, yeah.
We lost her. What do you mean you lost her? I mean, she's gone. Like, Strahd took her? Nope. She's just gone. What do you mean she's gone? Yeah, she said Sergey and disappeared. Okay.
You know anybody named Sergey? You know anybody who named Sergey?
Do you want to elaborate on? She said Sergey and she disappeared. No.
Yeah. That was it.
Do you want to? So you're saying you lost my one and only sister, the only family member I had left? Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, it wasn't really our fault. She just kind of like, she was in the middle of all of us, and then just like, Sergey, and then she was gone.
In our case, she was not in the middle of, no, in our case, she was in the water.
She had gotten into the water.
That's where we were lying. That's the lie we're gonna tell. We're gonna say, yeah, or if anything, we're just gonna say, yeah, she's in Krezk. We left her in Krezk.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
A lie.
As far as we know, that's where she is.
If anything, all that would require is a basic persuasion roll, because, you know, there's other things missing there, but even then it wouldn't be a high roll. Because there's not much genuine lying going on there, or even hiding. It is just a basic statement missing information.
There are 0 lies in that. It's just, we just kind of left out some details.
Well, that's technically what makes it untrue, because we didn't leave her in Krezk. She got taken at Krezk.
I would still call that deception, but just a really low roll.
Anything, if we wanted to make it not deception, we could say the last time she was in our party, she was in Krezk. That's
last
not a lie.
I saw her, she was in Krezk.
See, again, that's where it's not a lie. You roll perception, not deception, because it's just making a sentence vague for the purpose of it's easier to explain.
Alright, well, that was a great session with the
I was genuinely hoping I could at least salvage the cart, because I was like, oh, I can reduce this thing's visibility to 10 feet. If it is coming out of, like, to the side, it is going through the Swalich woods, meaning it just sees trees now. It just sees a fuck ton of trees, and is like,
Oh, what are trees?
Yes, I see trees.
I like how, because Shizuka was able to convince her, Irina just was like, fuck it.
Yeah, again, you basically managed to convince the most prudish, like, well-reserved character to go topless.
That's just how I be.
Shizuka just has that effect on people, and I'm terrified.
She's just that charismatic, is what it comes down to.
I mean, again, she did it once, was like, you were right, this was fun.
Fair. Oh yeah, no, good old Rahadin, where I was like contemplating. I'm like, while he's distracted, I could 100% make your life a living hell, since you did not give him any retinue of bodyguards. Deal like, I dealt up to 50 psychic damage. That's quite a bit. Deal a ton of psychic damage, and then while he's distracted by TD, and he can't see anything else, just have Will get within range with his gun, which isn't hard, and then just because Will can attack 5 times now without, rolling above a 15 on initiative.
I'm gonna say you guys have leveled up.
Okay, that gives me a mild thing to do. It's easy for Will, because anytime this man gets a ability score increase, he is just shoving it into feats.
Why?
Because, are you kidding me? That's the best way to play a gunslinger. I'm basically just repeating the steps that one of my players did for his gunslinger, which makes him a beast in combat. Also because all Will's stats that he needs stuff in are actually pretty high and pretty good. He doesn't really need to improve anything.
Okay, I'ma stop.